Hey guys, and welcome back to a Let's Play Encased. We are in the picnic neutral zone and we just made two, what is it, anomaly protectors. We need 3 of those and we have the blueprint, but we need a CPS, a compact power source. Not sure where to get that. I think we found them as loot randomly. We can check the vendors on the way. Audrey didn't have anything for sale. So the plan is just continue with the things we need to do and hope that we find a CPS. And what do we need to do? We have the beacons, we have the implant, we have the blueprint for the anomaly protector. The camp of the first settlements, still need to find that, and the only ones who know where it is are the fobs. Might do that next, or we can try to secure transportation. We need Phalanx or the White Lions Caravan Company for that. And that's it for the Cooperation Above Else quest. Well, we still also need funding for the whole thing. And that will come from the new committee, but they will hardly help you for nothing. Right, let's get going. We did find an unknown location. Maybe check that out. Also, I think for a side quest we need to return to the Maelstrom observation camp. And after that maybe the FOBS camp. So let's go to the unknown location first, then the Maelstrom observation camp, and finally the FOBS camp. Shoot outside. You stumble upon previously hidden flat terrain. It looks like the remains of a battlefield. On the ground are 4 dead bodies and 1 man wounded but conscious. Another man stands over him, pressing the muzzle of a sawed-off shotgun against his own head. The wounded's voice is weak, you can barely make out his words. You won't get her back by beating your brains out, Bobby. I don't care, I can't live like this. And he trails off as he notices you. Lots of things not available. Disarming shot, apparently a thing. Intimidation, conviction and charm. What's going on? For a moment they're too surprised by your appearance to answer. We were driving in a small squad and there was a quarrel. They started shooting at us and we defended. But who are they? You get the feeling something's wrong here. Please put your gun away. So why do you want to kill yourself? I started all this. Doris died because of me. I can't bear it. He shuts his eyes tight, tears running down his cheeks. Then he pulls the trigger and his head bursts in bloody clots. Fucking hell, Bobby. The wounded man's head sags to the ground and his body goes limp. So, something strange happened here. A few White Wing employees. Where is the wounded guy? You find the latest diary entries in the Kairos. The treasure is mine. Yes, I made off with the treasure from right under these idiots' noses. What a clever cookie I am. Maybe not as clever as I thought. We got moving earlier than I expected and I wasn't able to slip away. I have to handle it when we get there. Turns out I'm a clever cookie after all. I have Bobby. That doofus stands by me through thick and thin. Thinks I'm his best friend ever. He's also having a crush on some broad. I could make use of that. I've worked up a nice little bedtime story for Bobby. The others are planning to torture and kill us because they suspect him, that chick, and me of stealing. I already know he'll buy it. He's asking me right now what I'm typing. Told him I was looking for our loot. The idiot believes everything I say. Going to attach the treasure's location just to be safe. I think this. Unidentified person dies, Bobby dies, so no survivors. The wounded man is also dead. You learned about the hiding place of the treasure. No mention in the quest log. Hiding place. Alright. Let's first scan the victims. Unidentified person. Another unidentified. Enforcer level 4. We already have a level 5 high-tech weapon. Right. So they have quite a few decent weapons. Not sure why I cannot scan Right, it is possible. So this location will give you quite a few decent weapons and a lot of Chronos points. And a car, if you haven't got one already. So let's go to the treasure hiding place. Yeah, maybe store some of the stuff we don't immediately need. You stop the car near the place where, according to the coordinates, the treasure should be buried. Dig up the treasure. The treasure has already been excavated. There's nothing left but a hole. Alright, but what is the treasure? Can we actually check that out? Right, hiding place, not a location you can actually visit, apparently. You can set up camp, maybe. Is that possible? Right, 500 compounds. Decent enough. Let's eat something. And let's head to the Maelstrom observation camp for the side quest. Driving along the highway, a weird melody similar to the jingle of small bells rises out of nowhere. For the first few moments you search for the source of this sound. You don't notice that someone is tailing you. The vehicle chasing you is a dirty ice cream van, and the van is producing the melody. Right, we can only try to escape or fight. Make a break for it. After assessing the situation, you decide to flee from your pursuers. Yeah, we need to invest in piloting, I guess. We have the points. Think better of it, slow down and engage the fobs in battle. I don't think we saved recently. So let's try to escape. Right when you think the situation can't get any worse, a strong wind picks up, raising a thick cloud of dust and sand. In a matter of moments, visibility on the road drops to almost zero. We have perception 8 though, so we can step on the gas and drive, peering through the veil of sand. Your attentiveness saves you once again. You safely navigate the car through the raging dust storm. So far you haven't been able to throw the enemy off your tail. The fobs are screaming, honking and throwing junk at you while pushing their jalopy to the limit. Beat up engine billowing smoke, their rusty red rod still stubbornly pursues you. Again, drive as fast as we can. Yeah, we cannot really escape apparently. So, alright then, we need to fight these guys. Because we do not have a piloting skill high enough. You squeeze into the driver's seat and settle yourself comfortably behind the steering wheel. Battling fobs on the road is akin to a smash-up derby. There's no point in relying on driving skills. The outcome of this type of fight is decided by entirely different abilities. Several options available. Sideswipe the enemy's car, aiming for its vulnerable points. Make a deceptive maneuver in hopes that the enemy will lose speed. Or broadside the enemy vehicle's side to incapacitate its crew. And if that fails, you can also go with collide violently with the side of your opponent's car. Hopefully their car will fall to pieces faster than yours. Let's go with trying to incapacitate its crew. Bracing yourself against the steering wheel, you decisively ram your opponent's car. You manage to damage the enemy vehicle slightly, but given its original state, it's almost imperceptible. The impact is tangential. A bit of paint is stripped from one of your fenders. Right then, make a deceptive maneuver. You begin to slowly drift over to the side, using the turn signal just in case. You indicate your willingness to surrender, and when the fobs begin to slow, you unexpectedly hit the gas and make a break for it. And again we are back at drive as fast as you can. Can we actually get out of this situation? This will put us in the storm again, I think. Well, luckily for you, the road ahead is smooth and clear. Under these conditions, you have an advantage over your opponent's vehicles. Looking in the rear view mirror, you realize your pursuers have fallen hopelessly behind. Very good. I think there was a extra quest or a side quest. The signals of the dead. We received a message from scientist Ryan Bitstrop, who works for Carmine Heights. Return to the Maelstrom research camp and destroy the necroids. Their presence interferes with the implementation of some important experiment. Level 24. Wow. Three enemies. At least. Yeah, level 24, I'm not sure. 4 enemies. Right, let's maybe wait until we are a little bit higher level. And let's head to the Forbes camp. 7 hours in the car. While traveling, you stumbled upon a filthy junkyard inhabited by desert bandits named Forbes. They are led by Queen Victoria Legrand, who is just as mad as her subjects. That doesn't sound very promising.
Do they live here? In these trailers? Really? Right in the middle of a landfill. No showers, toilets, or laundromats. I already don't like it here. Maybe I could wait for you somewhere. In the desert?
We're just here to get some information. At least we can move around freely. That's a good sign. Let's maybe check if Hamster has a CPS for sale.
G'day.
Biting irons, shooting sticks. I exchanged them for lovely papers and lovely coins. But she doesn't exchange for beads no more. Yeah, let's trade. A lot of level 5 weapons. Right, we have a level 1 flamethrower. This is a level 5. A much more advanced example of a homemade flamethrower. The pneumatics have been slightly improved and the fuel container has become a little more capacious. Dart gun. Does seem to be better than the Wasp. What else does she have? Another flamethrower. An improved flamethrower model, to which some design changes were introduced at the insistence of buyers in the first years after the start of commercial sales. capacity of the tanks was slightly increased. Reloading takes 8 AP. Wow, that's... Evasion minus 20. Movement speed. Initiative minus 5. No CPS. So, interesting stuff for sale. Tempted to buy the flamethrower for Katarzyna. Initiative minus 5 though. This is also very heavy, 10 kilograms. I think initiative for Katarzyna is more important than evasion or movement speed. Sell this energy weapon. Well, let's first get to the trunk of the car and get the stuff we don't need. Where is our car actually? Psyche emitter mine. Right, so we can sell a lot of stuff.
And I was starting to get...
And trade it for the salamander. 22. That's insane. So reloading isn't an issue. Often reloading costs 8 AP. Now, for the main goal of our visit to the Fops camp, we need to talk to someone who knows the location of the first settlers camp. But I'll probably make a cut there, something for the next episode. For now, thanks for watching, see you in the next one.